The battle for Los Angeles. Both of these squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Trojans offense will have the first possession of the game. Last season, the battle for the victory bell was a classic, and SC pulled out a title.
That's right, and Fight On has had a year of bragging rights and telling UCLA, remember who runs the state. This is us, okay? We take care of business. Now, UCLA gets to do something about it.
You're right, David, and I think UCLA is a team that takes a lot of pride and mental toughness, and they admitted to us that in last year's game, they just weren't able to make the plays they needed to make when it mattered most. They want to turn the script. They want to do a better job dialing in this game to get a win over their Cross City rival.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives him a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Dances away. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Looking deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Off the play fake on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Pulls it in, it's Matthews. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got him downfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Strachan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Makes the catch. It's Perry. just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lawson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Iamaleava. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had it much better field position this time around. Grabbed in the middle, it's Matthews. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle, it's Matthews. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the 1st down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught behind the line, it's Perry. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum. It's really fun to watch it, and getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited, and other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And Last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. The throw. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to... the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Now the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Back midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. To the air, it's Mayava. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bruins will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Running back searching for a hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Rolling right and going deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Trojans are flying down the field. The give to the back. And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Trojans. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Completes it in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Bruins. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the time.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Uncorks one. On target to the left.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle, it's Perry. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You know, you always talk about a risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the option, he'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jordan. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Oh, they're after him. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. Back in 1939, USC first stole the victory bell. This time around,